as the winds of change begin to sweep across the entire globe, I pose this question to you. On which side of the change that we see are you? Are you going to be a victim of change? Are you going to be a rogue agent of change? Are you the kind of person that does not mind which change comes as long as you have some bread and some water? Yeah, as long as you have something to eat and to drink and you have a place to lay your jaw, you don't mind being called a monkey, you don't mind being oppressed, you don't mind being called a chimpanzee? Or are you an initiator of change? You see, regardless of which side you are going to get what you ask for. Depending on how you react to this move of change that is beginning to sweep across the globe, starting from the United States following the death of George Floyd. Believe me, we are the determinants of what is going to happen next. Who are you? Are you going to be victimized? Are you the person that is going to accept whatever is going to come out of this? Are you the person that is going to allow the system to continue as it was before, as it has been for hundreds of years? Are you the kind of person that is blocking change from happening, from reaching the depth that it has got to reach because you have got the kind of influence that you will not utilize, or the kind of influence that has been castrated that you will not use? Where are the entertainers as in the midst of what is happening right now? Where are the successful entertainers? Where are the successful athletes, the sportsmen? Where are the successful entrepreneurs? Where are the black billionaires and millionaires in all of this? Of course, they are quiet because they don't want to lose their endorsements. They don't want to lose their royalties. They don't want to lose their sponsorships. They do not want to lose their equity. Where are they? I would like to know, because you definitely have got the platforms. You have the voice that it takes to make sure that this change goes to the depth of the foundation of the system. But you are quiet because you don't want to lose money. And now you rather keep getting money, getting rich at the expense of your brethren. Then your money is as good as useless. It's trash. If you can't use your platform, if you cannot use your success to enact positive change, to address social injustices, to address the drug issue, to address the gun crime, to address the mass incarceration, then your success is as good as nothing. Believe me, if you are a billionaire and a millionaire and you see what is happening in the United States and you're saying nothing when people are being killed, unarmed, not posing any threat, not perceived to be dangerous, but they're just simply being racially profiled, and you are quiet, believe me, your money is a curse. I'm telling you. Because we cannot afford to fight against the system, and then we have people that are successful, that have the voice and that have got the platforms, being silent because they don't want to lose money. I say what I say, and I don't care what you feel or what you think about me. Because you see, for how long are we going to keep begging to be human beings? How long are we going to keep begging to just breathe and to eat just like any human being? For how long is that going to be? It has been the case. These lynchings didn't start in the US. They started way before people were taken from the continent as slaves. We were being lynched on the motherland. Our women were being raped on the motherland. Their stomachs were being pulled out. You had 7, 8, 9 months pregnant women, having their bellies, slit with children inside them. You had people being amputated. You had men being hung in front of other people to stop them from revolting. Black people, what is wrong with us? Even after we have come to this point, we are still talking and talking and talking. Come back to the motherland. Let us bring that value here. We need the expertise, and you need the continental Africans as much as the continental Africans need you. But above all, Africa as a continent needs all her sons and daughters, both at home and abroad. Distant relatives, distant brothers, distant sisters. All are needed back on the motherland, because change is coming. But the way we respond to change is what is going to determine the results for us, especially in the eyes of our oppressor. Because they're laughing at us. They are saying, it will pass away. This has happened many, many times. They will come, make noise, and they'll go back. We shall arrest them. We shall tear gas them. We shall rubber bullet them. We shall impose curfews. And they will not be able to come out. Black people, now is the time. We are open and we are ready. Africa as a continent is ready and willing. This is what we are doing. We want you to come back home. We are already making good progress. Thank God. Now is the time. You are not alone. You are not orphaned. Even if the silence of the African leaders is telling, I will not go into that. But we have to be wise. Come home. You have a history. You have a home. You have a foundation. Let's build a power base here. And they can't tell you nothing because they're using their money to corrupt African continent, to corrupt the hearts of the African people. Let us come, because it is we that have got the best interest of Africa in our hearts, because this is our home. And we cannot afford to stand by and watch our motherland be destroyed, watch our motherland be looted, watch our motherland be sprayed with chemtrails, watch our motherland be all kinds of things, giving us GMOs and all this manner of stupid things that are making our women and men barren, that are making our soil barren, that are depleting our continent of all her natural resources and mineral wealth. Black people, if we don't rise after this incident, believe me, it is going to take another several hundred years, because what comes out of this is going to determine how the oppressor is going to be treating us. Will they continue to treat us worse than they have treated us before? Or will they see that we are a people that can come together, that has got the ability to enact the change that we want to be? I say this and I'm going to say it again. We cannot wait for the oppressor to determine the kind of change that we go through. No, that will never happen, because they want what we've got and they will continue to get what we've got no matter the cost. They don't mind killing millions of people as long as they continue to loot and exploit this continent. So we cannot look to the oppressor to bring the changes that we want in the motherland. African diaspora, it is time for us to begin to initiate the change that we want to see. Otherwise, we are going to be victims of their oppressive policies, their socially exploitative policies, their economically exploitative policies, their politically exploitative policies, if we do not begin to initiate the change that we want to see. What is the change that we want to see? The change that we have to initiate is when our brothers and sisters in the diaspora begin to come here, begin to draft investment plans, relocation plans. We are available to guide you. We are available to help you do whatever you need to do to allow you to explore the various sectors that you want to invest in. Allow you to replicate your skill sets here, to build capacity here, to build a base here, a power base here. And then they will not tell you nothing. But as long as we're just protesting and throwing rocks and throwing petrol bombs, that has been done for hundreds of years. And it has not happened. It has not changed anything. But collective action, when we finally say, regardless of what they have spoken about our motherland is our motherland. Our home is our home, and we shall do whatever it takes to unify with our brothers and sisters on the continent. And the continental Africans have been also had their minds contaminated with propaganda. African people, let us come together. Now is the time for us to be the change and to start to initiate the change that we want to see. Against all odds, we shall succeed. Against all odds, we shall emerge victorious. Against all odds, we shall rule the world once again. Against all odds, we shall unify. Thank you for watching this video. Leave us your comments below.